Yo, 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 what's going on, world? This is your boy Najee from Cigar Talk, and today I got a very special guest, man. Hey, it's Boricua weekend, man. I had to get my man up here, Edgar Berlanga.
Yo, my guy,
What's
man.
up, brother? How are you, man?
Good, everything good, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you in the town, brother.
Yes,
I know
sir.
when I look at your stories, you in Tampa now, like you know, Florida dude.
Nah, I be coming back and forth and shit. You know,
Yeah.
like, I still got my moms out here. I got my whole family out here still, basically. So
Yeah.
I'm always back and forth.
What made you leave? Was it more like a training thing, or just you need to change the scenery? Like what was it that made you get up out of here?
I feel like it was just about that time, like how can I say, like, just the fame, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on now over here, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like with my career and everything, you know, I just got to be away. You feel me? Like, I feel like I had to put myself away. And just also for my son, you know, I got a son. You know, he's 3 years old now.
Chosen.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I got to, I feel like I got to just, make it a better life for him, you feel me?
Yeah,
and just
sure.
change the scenery, bro. Like, I've been living here all my life, you know, and in the city. And I feel like when you coming up, right, like, if you notice, everybody that's making it or made it, they leave New York. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, bro.
As a fact.
But they don't forget where they come from, you know what I'm saying? They probably got a
You still
penthouse
come
over
back
here,
now,
they probably got a
yeah.
condo over here, a crib over here, you know what I'm saying? Fat Joe got a crib in Jersey,
Yeah.
but he got the mansion in Miami, you know what I'm saying? So he's
Right.
always in Florida, but he's always back and forth too, you feel me?
Nah, for sure. I mean, speaking of that, I know I saw you with a tweet the other day. You said being famous, you know, it comes with shit. It's a lot on your plate. Like, is that how you was feeling? Just like everything that's kind of been going on with you and your career, like you feeling that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel it like OD with people, with just family, you know, just everybody just looking at me different now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, sometimes I wish I could be that old Edgar, like when I was young, when I was 15, 14, you know what I'm saying? When I used to just be
Regular,
you know what I'm saying? Like, now everybody just like, yo, like, you know, they look at me like you know, they just like the boxer, you know what I'm saying? Like the famous boxer, you feel me? Celebrity boxer, you know, like, and then I'm on TV, I'm doing this, I'm doing things that a lot of people ain't doing, you feel me? So it's different now. It's weird, you know, like sometimes I was telling my girl, I was like, damn, bro, like sometimes I wish I could just go back. To be who I was, you know, and cause it's just how everybody just start framing you and shit, you know what I'm saying? You go on social media, everybody talking shit, there's always a debate about something, you know what I'm saying? I seen people, how they was treating me before when I was a nobody. They treated me like I was regular. Now they see me, they like, it's a different, it's extra. Oh, I opened the door for you, you need this, you need a pair of socks, I got, like, you feel me? But like, damn, nigga, like, you wasn't asking for that when I was, you know what I'm saying? When I wasn't nobody, you know, so.
Nah, I feel like, I mean, you know, we said it's Puerto Rican Day Parade on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Big day. You know, I'm from here. I'm from New York, so I done been a couple of times. I ain't Puerto Rican, but you know what I'm saying? How much does that mean to you? Like, just to be a part of that whole, you know, the whole scene, the whole community outside? Like, what's the vibes?
You know, me now being in Florida, right? And I'm not gonna lie, this year is like pretty big, I think. I think this year gonna be a big, big year. Like, I feel like it's giving back like 04, 05 vibes. Like, since last week, they've been having parades, festivals everywhere. Like, in my hood, Lower East Side, they had a big festival. They haven't had a festival in years, you know what I'm saying? In the Bronx, they had a show. You know, you see Jim Jones, J.I. was performing. You know, in the Bronx, like, it's just everywhere, bro. I feel like everybody's getting together again, you know, and it makes me happy that, you know, I feel like the last couple years it haven't been like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward to this Sunday, man. It's different, you know what I'm saying? There's a different vibe when, it's crazy because, like, you know, you got the Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico, then you got the Puerto Ricans in New York, but I feel like the Puerto Ricans, the New York Ricans, we rep Puerto Rico the hardest, bro. Like, we go hard, bro, for everything, you know what I'm saying? For the parade, just for our flag, period, for anybody that, you know what I'm saying, that's really representing the island.
For sure. You going on the float? You got floats and all that?
Yeah, I had got two, one with Alex Sensation, you know what I'm saying? You know, Alex Sensation, he's a DJ. Shout out to Alex Sensation, you know, he took me out on that stage for his show that he had at the Prudential and shit. He had like 20,000 people there, you know, he had Akan here performing, all the stars, all the hitters performing that day. He brought me out on stage with CJ, you know, he shouted me out, he was talking about the Canelo fight and all that shit, so. we got him for the parade.
So I said I'm not going back to the parade unless I'm on the float. Now I gotta be moving different. If I'm going, Boricuas around, I gotta be on the float. You know what I'm saying?
When I was young, I used to go to the parade, but I used to go with my belts. But I was walking. But I was walking.
Was niggas like, oh shit, like?
Yeah, like, like regular, yo, the champ, But I was walking, nobody really knew me, I was a pretty boy for me. I used to go with my shades. I had like fucking 8 belts on me walking, with my shirt off,
Right.
But I went from that to having my own float, so.
Fire. The level
it's different, though. Yeah, it's different. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of different, obviously, just, as you're growing, especially in a sport like this, it comes with targets, right?
Yeah.
Like targets on your back. Caleb Plant, man, y'all two been, y'all been in the mix, like just, real life social. I've been seeing the Twitter and all that.
I could do that, right?
Yeah. He gonna see this.
Yeah.
But what is that? Is that just like, you feel like it's just competitive because y'all at the same weight class? Is it like, you just really don't fuck with him? Or
he know what's up. Like, he know I'm like, he got his 2 losses, and I'm the biggest name at 160. Like he fought 2 big names at 160. He fought Benavidez and he fought Canelo. He made the bag.
Yeah.
I'm the 3rd biggest name at the division, what I'm saying? Coming behind, obviously, Benavidez, being the champion and Canelo being the champion. But as far as like ticket sales and just me, what I'm saying, my status and my name, I'm up there, what I'm saying? Like he gonna make a couple M's fighting me, you feel me? So I already know.
Yeah.
But like it's the way he went about it. Like he went about it on some sucker shit, what I'm saying? And then he going on Instagram, joking on Instagram.
What you mean? Was it the shit in Vegas when he pulled up? But that's how you felt like, oh, you want some weird shit, like some sucker shit there, or was it
he was just on some sucker shit there, what I'm saying? 'Cause if you see the whole thing. In the beginning, I was cool with the nigga, what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, bro, because I got respect for the nigga. At the end of the day, you got to give a nigga respect, what I'm saying? He fought at that level, what I'm saying, twice. Mm-hmm. He lost, but, he had that experience at that level, at that magnitude. That's at that level. Yeah. So I said, yo, bro, I got respect for you, what I'm saying? And you're tough, what I'm saying? You're a tough fighter for me. But he's like, Then I just got, I got him on New York shit, you feel me? Fat Joe coming like, nigga, you look like you was, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, like, this nigga got me out of, you know what I'm saying? He lucky I ain't smacked the shit out of him. Cause I'm really like that, but I would've, you know what I'm saying? But he looked like, no, I would've smacked, I would've knocked him out. You know the slap contest? Oh, yeah. Boom, I would've did the same shit. Yeah, I would've, boom, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? He look like the type, he'll probably want to get me locked up, sue me and all that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you seen when he smacked Charlo though. He smacked Charlo and that was the thing.
Come on, bro. We not Charlo, bro. Like, we from New York, bro.
Yeah. Is that a fight though? Because obviously, like the big fight, right? And the fight I want to see, it's been a fight that people talking about is you and Canelo, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the fight. But before we get to that, is Caleb Plant somebody that you look at him and like, that's a tough fight, that's a tough challenge, or is it like fool?
No, he easy work, he fool, bro. I'm not even, yo, bro, you know what's crazy? I'm not even worrying about him, bro. Like he on the back burner, like, come on, bro. Like, you already got beat up twice, bro. And then you just went about it the wrong way, you feel me? Like, I'm on the bigger, bro, I'm the number one, I'm the mandatory for Canelo, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, when he won the title, when he was fighting Canelo, nobody ran down on him and tried to. I feel like all these niggas is trying to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, work their way around it. Yeah, clout chasing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know what's up. He know I'm about to make that bag, bro. Yeah. And we gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So.
I like that. So, all right, listen, man, the big fight, the one is
Saul
Canelo Alvarez. Now, listen, all right. Yo, Edgar, listen, bro. This is, and I don't even have to say this because but this is a fight that could change your life. Like, your whole life could change by that fight. When you're thinking about a fight of that magnitude, like, how you see it, what's your approach to, like, getting that fight with him?
Obviously, he's a legend, you feel me? And, you got to take your hat off to him. You feel me? You can't, I feel like, at that level where he's at, bro, like, you can't do no shit. You can't do none of that shit that these dudes be doing, you feel me? You got to respect him, bro. He a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm a gentleman too, but you got to get me out of character for me to get crazy with you. You know what I'm saying? But like if a nigga don't get crazy with me, I'm not gonna get crazy with him. I go off energy, So you got to give respect to him. You know what I'm saying? He been in the game for a while, and he fought everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? He fought legends, bro. You look at that his resume is insane. You feel me?
Sport,
so there's nothing I can say. The only thing I can say is that it's legacy for me. That's all it is. I got mad respect for him. Obviously, you seen him, when we met in Vegas and shit, you know what I'm saying? We hugged each other and all that. And his brother even came up to me before I even said what up to Canelo. His brother came up to me and showed me mad love. You feel me? Like, yo, we a friend, bro. Like, we you know what I'm saying? You a beast, you know what I'm saying? He was telling me. So I know it's respect, you know, but, you know, it's legacy for me. You know, it's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. You know, I just landed, you know, in the towns and shit. And just, bro, I've been, you know, we've been driving in Cadillac, putting on the window. I've been in the hood, bro. Everybody just keep talking about that fight, bro. Like, it's some, you know.
Yeah. Now, I mean, that's a big deal.
Something
you know what I'm
different.
saying? That's something I want to see. If you actually breaking down the fight, right? Like, let's say Canelo's like, all right, you get the call, you next. If you breaking down the fight, like, how do you see that going? Like, what you feel like you got to do to have a chance to, like, beat him?
I think, you know, right now, and I told my coach when I went into the gym, you know, I said, you know, I got to be a little crazy. Like, and meaning, like, you know, you look at all the greats, they're a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're a little tweaked out, they're a little bugged out, you feel me? Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron, you feel me? Floyd, Conor McGregor, like, these dudes is bugged out, you know? Like, Mike Tyson, like, you see these guys are not normal. They're not regular human beings, you feel me? And I feel like now it's time for me to go to that level, you know what I'm saying? To fight that type of fight with him, you know? And I know he fought big punches, he fought everybody, but I feel like with me, you know, it's something different, man. I think, you know, I'm gonna bring something different to the table. You know, and some with me too, bro, like, when the competition, like, steps up, I step up. Yeah, bro, I'm like that, bro.
Elevate with the
I elevate with the competition. Like, my IQ, everything, bro, just goes out through the roof, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more on point. You feel me? Like, you see in my last fight, you know, I knew son was coming to fight. You know, I knew he had knockout power. I knew he had all this shit. You know, he was my toughest fighter on the resume, you know? So I was already on point, you feel me? And I knew the type of knockout, the type of win I had to get to secure my spot for some, like, you know, to get in the ring with Canelo, and I did that.
Was that the first time you met him in Vegas when the cameras and all that? That was the first time y'all
met?
Yeah,
but you know, I already knew because, you know, obviously, you know, he knows a lot of, like, rappers and shit, you know, like the reggaeton rappers. And, you know, my brother, you know, Calle 13, he's like super duper big in the Latin industry.
Is he Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
All right.
And that's like, you know, that's like family for us, but he's like close friends with Canelo. Like, he knows Canelo very well. He knows Eddie Reynoso. And this was like 2020, 2021. And I was chilling with him in the win. And I was in his suite and shit, and then he told me, he was like that he brought me up to Canelo and Eddie Reynoso. And then he was asking, like, yo, what you think about Berlanga? And he was like, yo, bro, like, he liked me a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I already knew off that right there, I was like, oh yeah, I already know what's up.
Right.
You know?
All right, so hold on. How you feel like, because Canelo is the, you know, that's the cash cow boxing. I say between him and Tank, them the two guys that
definitely.
They could pick who they want to fight, and it is what it is. If you looking to be like, who the next one, right? Because I think he usually fights in May or September, right? So for September, if it's like, why do you make the most sense out of everybody else for Canelo right now?
Bro, he, like, you know what's crazy? I had a dream with Canelo, you know what I'm saying? But, like, me fighting, and he was watching me in my dream, and he was like, and I caught a knockout in the dream. I stood on top of the ropes, and he was just looking. He was like, yo, this is gonna be the biggest fight right here between me and that kid right there. You know, and you gotta understand, like, I got Puerto Rico behind me, bro. But I also got New York, bro. Like, I'm really, like, just the talk about me fighting him in September, bro, I'm really shaking the towns, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm really shaking, like, I'm really shaking the towns, bro. Like, people is out. Yo, bro, I'm stepping out the truck, bro, the black truck. Niggas is driving on the bike, like, oh, Berlanga, oh my God, jumping out I swear to God, bro, you heard? Can I get yo, Canelo, man, yo, going crazy. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm going to my hood, to my projects.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Baruch houses, everybody going crazy. Like, and the fight is not even, you know what I'm saying? We're not even solidified, but just them hearing about it and it's that close, people's going crazy, bro. You know, so I know that with this right here, you know, it's gonna be a different type of magnitude fight. You know what I'm saying? I got all the celebrities, and I got different types of people. I got the Puerto Ricans, I got the Russians, I got the blacks, I got Chinese, I got the white, like, I got everybody, bro.
Right.
You know, I'm just not just, you know, with the Latin community, but obviously it's boxing, so they're gonna put Puerto Rico versus Mexico, you know? So, you know, and I'm a big draw, bro. Like, I know a lot of people like knockouts. That's what I give. You know what I'm saying? I got knockout power. And I feel like I'm young, and I come from New York, you know, so it's different, you know, like macho con macho.
Yeah, for sure. Tell me about that. You mentioned just the knockouts. Like, obviously, like, when you came in the game, you had a crazy knockout streak, like first round. Like you were doing everybody first round. Like when that was happening, I think it was like maybe 16 first round knockouts or something crazy like that. When you was doing that, was it like, were you trying to do that? Like I'm going for, like I'm trying to do first round knockouts?
And if you really look at my resume, they was trying to put guys in there that was going the distance with champions, bro. Losing, but they was going the distance with world champions, you know what I'm saying? Just to get me those rounds. But I was just going in there, just boom, bang, get them out of there. Boom, bang, boom, get them out of there. And then I left my coach, the one that actually made me. He's the one that, like Mark Ferrite, the guy that you see in my corner, he's the one that made the monster. Like he made me a power puncher. Like when I came to him after the amateurs, I wasn't knocking nobody out in the amateurs. And I went to him in the gym and I was like, yo, Mark, I want to start knocking people out. He was like, you want to start knocking people out? I'm like, I want to start knocking people out. He was all right. We started training, but we started on the floor, hitting the bag, breaking war bags, you know what I'm saying? Teaching me how to turn my punches over. He made me into a vicious fighter. You know, they say in Spanish, malicia. Malicia is that killer instinct, you know what I'm saying? He made me into a killer, you feel me? I never had that in the amateurs. I was all more boxing. Boxing, winning off points and shit. And then when I got with him, he made me sit down on my shots. He made me start turning over my shots. And then it went from the floor, and then it transitioned into sparring. Then next thing you know, I'm sparring, and I'm knocking niggas out in sparring. Boom, putting niggas out.
What was it the point that you realized, like, that you started to develop that type of power? Like, when was it in your mind where you like, oh shit, like, this been working, and I really got some shit on it when
probably like my 8th fight. When I was like, oh shit, damn, like this shit keep going, like, hey, first round, you feel me? But then it got to a point where, you know, my coach, he never liked the first round shit, bro.
Yeah, most coaches don't. You want to get some rounds.
He ain't like, because he built me, so it was cool, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, I wasn't bro, if you look at from all my fights, from my first fight to my 16th fight, I never looked for no knockouts, bro. It was just, I was touching them and it was going, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have like, my man told me, he said I have country bunking strength. Like I have that retarded strength. You feel me?
But you know, that's Deontay Wilder. He got that. Deontay got that country, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not for real, bro. Like, I'm like really strong, bro. Like I don't have to have all these muscles and shit. Like I'm really strong. So, and when I left my coach, he never finished with me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't leave. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I didn't even leave him. It was a situation that happened with management. You know, so we split. For 4 years, you know, so right there it was
that's
like,
a long time.
4 years is a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. And he never finished with me, bro. He just started like half of the work that he wanted to do with me, you know what I'm saying? Right. But I guarantee you 100%, I bet my bank account, nigga, if I was with him, if I never left him, I would have been 22-0 with 22 knockouts, 100%. Not in the first round.
Yeah, but
all them dudes, I would have knocked all of them out. Because you know what's so crazy, bro? That after the 4.5 years that I left them, when we got back together, I studied all the fights that I went the distance. And this is us, like, getting back my IQ. Because my IQ was getting crazy, bro. Like, being with him, he's a teacher, bro. Like, Mark was teaching me, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, even to this day, bro, I'm in the gym and I'm still like a sponge with him. Right. And that's what makes everybody great. That's what makes a great athlete is when you stay with, if you could stay a sponge and consistently want to learn, you're going to get better, bro, each and every day, bro, on your feet move. Little things, bro, you're going to just get better. And Mark is a teacher. He's not a coach. You know what I'm saying? So when I started looking, I said, damn, Mark, I could have knocked this nigga. I could have knocked Rose out. I could have knocked Angulo out in the first, like, I'm like, nah, damn, bro. But everything happened for a reason because I said, damn, Mark, imagine if I would have knocked all those dudes out, I would have never been with you. You know what I'm saying? We would have never got back together.
Hold on, how was it? So if this guy is this instrumental to everything you doing, your fight game, your confidence, how was it when y'all got back together? Like from the 4-year break to the time you got back together, what was that like?
I got back with him for getting ready for the Quigley fight.
Oh, okay.
So you see, as soon as I got with the Quigley fight, Quigley was dropping 4 or 5 times. And still, that was a horrible, like I look horrible, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just going through. And then we had a short time. So when he got back with me, I had a lot of bad habits, bro. Like a lot, like, bro, it was bad, bro. Like he had, do it again. Nope. Right. Nope. Again. Nope. And I'm like, yo, fuck. He's like, yo, bro, Edgar, come on, bro. You got to think, bro. You've been away from me for 4 years, bro. I'm trying to break all these shits that you was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the habits, you know? And as soon as I got with him, you see what I did to Quigley, you know? I broke him down, but I didn't do it. I was supposed to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quigley was supposed to be out of there in 5 rounds. You know, but you know, it was just a building process. You feel me? And then obviously, you see, we fought McCorvey, and it was just, you know, I broke him down beautifully from round 1 to round 6. You feel me? Like, it was just, and that's still nothing, bro. Like, we still building on that.
How do you feel when, because I think there's certain fighters that get critiqued on social media. I think you're one of them where
I'm like the number one.
You think so?
I'm the number one.
Yeah, they be on you.
I'm the number one. Nigga, I post up a picture of my son. You're scared of Plant. You're scared of Morrell. You a fucking bum. I'm like, yo, bro, but I'm posting on my son. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, bro. That I had to tell one of the guys, I said, yo, off for my birthday. I post up a birthday picture. You fucking suck. You ducking this dude. You should. And I'm like, yo, bro. I text. I say, yo, shut the fuck up and wish me happy birthday. The dude put, happy birthday, champ. Yeah. Fuck out of here, bro. They just be wanting attention, bro. I had to tell one of y'all, I'll give you 2 tickets to the fight. Oh my God, thank you so much, champ. I love y'all. Now you love me, motherfucker, right?
Hold on, does that bother you though? Like to have to go through it, because obviously my YouTube channel, I get some hate in my comments, not a lot, but I feel like I said there's a couple guys that get a lot of hate. You one of them. Does that bother you having to see all of that, like people critiquing or criticizing?
Nah, don't. I be laughing, bro, because, bro, you know what's so crazy? Niggas won't tell me that in my face, bro. Like, they would never, yo, bro, they would never tell me that in my face. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't give a fuck. But you know why I get tight? This is why I get tight, when I got to go back and forth with a nigga like Plant. You feel me? And they just siding on his side because niggas they just be hating on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't even, to the point that I'm like, yo, I can't even go back and forth. I want to pick at you know what I'm saying? I want to pick at Plant, I want to pick at anybody. I can't, nigga. I'm not gonna win, bro. Niggas gonna violate me. You feel me? Like, I can't win. So I gotta shut the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And just, I don't know, bro. This shit weird. So I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see?
Yeah. You definitely one of the
I can't even, bro. I probably, out of 100 negative comments towards me, I probably get like 2 that's like defending me. You feel me?
Right. But so, all right, well, being that, like, you know, Puerto Rican, because you know how the Puerto Rican shit to me, it's always like, and I don't know how they pick, but I feel like Puerto Ricans always pick a guy that's like, yo, this is our guy that we championing, right? Like, it was, Cotto, of course, was the one, Tito, Trinidad is the other, you know what I'm saying? We had a whole line of that. Is that something, do you feel like you in that spot where you want that, or you could be picked as the guy? Or are you the guy? Like, how do you feel about that?
For me, bro, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. You know, you gotta understand this, bro. Let me break it down to you. And this is perfect. That we on this podcast right now. I gotta break it down to you because a lot now in this generation and the last generation, these promoters are trying to put an image on fighters, they trying to get any Puerto Rican fighter and make him a Miguel Cotto and make him a Trinidad and make him a Macho. No, bro. When Trinidad became Trinidad, he had, you know how many gold medalists he had to knock the fuck out? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know how many champions Miguel Cotto had to beat to be that guy? Yeah. You can't give nobody that plate. And I'm talking for myself. I don't want nobody giving me that plate. Like, oh, he's the guy because this is the only Puerto Rican fighter that we have, and he has a tuxedo on, and he's very well spoken, and he could be the future. So he's the guy. No, bro, we gotta put in that work, bro. Period. Macho Camacho, put in that work. Yeah. All the guys that was that guy for PR had to put in that work, had to become something or beat world champions, numerous of guys, and then you could have the privilege to say you that guy. Right now, who's that guy? You know who's that guy? Amanda Serrano. She's that girl. Yeah, she's that girl and that guy. So she's the one that's holding down the fort for us. You know what I'm saying? That. Why? Because undisputed, she's defending her titles. Nobody's doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's defending their shit all these years.
And she was gonna fight in Puerto Rico too.
Yeah, and I was there supporting her. You know, they sold that shit out, bro. 20,000 people, and that's legend. You know what I'm saying? That's a legend. So. When people are saying, oh, that, you know, Berlanga or Xander or Suriel, or, bro, you got to put in that work, bro. You have to put in that work, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we fight Canelo, you know, we beat Canelo September, then it's a different topic. Then we talking something different. Then it's like, all right, yeah. We beat the king of Mexico, you know what I'm saying? And that Puerto Ricans praise for Puerto Rican to beat him, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he beat Miguel Cotto. Yeah. So it's like, you got to put in that type of work to be considered the king. You feel me? You gotta be guys, bro. You can't just be, just because, you know, Xander's, you know, hosting Puerto Rican Day weekend and I hosted Puerto Rican Day weekend in 2022. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. We got to put in that work. We got to be champions. We got to make history. We got to build that resume ridiculously to be that guy, period. Like I said, that guy right now and that guy / girl is Amanda Serrano.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's her.
Sure. For sure. All right, yo, tell me how you signed the deal with Matchroom, I think last year. How was that? Because, like, fans, you know, a lot of fans, they like to, you know, get in and talk about the business of boxing. Like, when you got with Eddie Hearn, what was it that made you, you know, feel comfortable to do that deal with Eddie?
You know, he, like, you gotta understand, like, we're in business and boxing and stuff, like, stuff that you want to do, right? So, like, say if, like, all right, look, you're a promoter, right? I'm your fighter. Well, I'm gonna have a meeting with you, right? And I sit down with you and I tell you this, like, look, this is what we want. This is the money we want. This is the fights we want. Well, not the fights we want, but this is what we want. This is the money we want, and this is who we want.
Right. These are the fighters that we want to try to go for.
It was just one, which is
Canelo.
Canelo. Like that's to be legendary, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, boom. This is what we want, and then it's like, he looked. We could do that. You feel me?
So you was locked in after that? After you said
we
that,
could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Like, I sat down with Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya flew out to LA. I was the hottest thing. Like, that whole month, I was like the hottest. Like, everybody wanted to know who Berlanga. And this is, like I said, social media, black. Oh, he sucks. Oh, he's this. But meanwhile, once I'm a free agent, Floyd calling my phone. Floyd called my phone.
Floyd hit you?
Floyd called my phone. Yeah, Floyd called my phone. Yo, champ, what's up, champ? And I done chopped it up with Floyd in Vegas, like, after I knocked one of his fighters out that he had. And I chopped it up with him for like 2 hours. We was, like, Floyd, my man, like, he official. That nigga's official, bro.
Hold on, you gotta give me a little bit. We can't skip over that. This Floyd, niggas gotta know this.
All right, so I knocked one of his fighters out in the first round from Mayweather Promotions. Niggas thought I was gonna go the distance with that nigga. They was like, you ain't knocking Bellows out.
Right.
Nigga never been stopped. Knocked him out, and then he wound up being in Vegas. He was at a pool party for the with LeBron, Anthony Davis. That's when they won the.
Oh, that's when the Lakers won. This the bubble? Was this after the bubble?
Yeah,
championship?
the bubble championship. Yeah, when they won the bubble championship, they was at the encore, and he called me like, well, my man called me, Jay Sean, and was like, yo, bro, champ want to meet you, and I was staying at the area, boom. Shot a cab over there with my bro, boom, and I was there for 2 hours chopping it up, bro. He was just giving me game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, talking his shit, how he talking, showing me checks.
Smart investments.
Look at this. Like, you know, look, I just made 30 million. You know what I'm saying? I started YouTube, I made 50 million, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't, but I respect him. You know why I respect him? Because he wasn't doing it on some like trying to shit on me or trying to like act like he was that nigga. It was more like, he was telling me, and he's telling me, yeah, champ, you could do that too.
I get motivated.
Yeah, he's like, champ, you got dynamites in your hands, man. He said, I'll make you a world champion by next year. He said, anything you touch is going, champ.
Yeah.
He was going, like, you know what I'm saying? He was
ain't
showing me
go for
love.
that? Nigga, I might have went for that. Floyd, tell me that, nigga, give me the contract. What we doing?
Nah, but I was with Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? And he knew that, you feel me? But, you know, just coming from him saying that, I was like, oh, yeah.
Right.
You know, but he know what it is, bro. He know like he knows like I'm a Puerto Rican, but like I'm a New York Puerto Rican dude.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like I'm like one of the brothers, bro. Like I grew up, I've lived in the Bronx, like you know. So it's like I got best of both worlds. So, but he know what time it is. So going back to you feel me? Going back to so he called me. This is when I was doing the, you know what I'm saying, the run around for who we gonna sign with. He called me. You know, we was chopping it up for a little minute and shit. You know, he was talking about, you know, things that he could do, and you know, I sent him my manager's number. He was like, yo, you know, this is what we could do. You see Tank, you know, you got what Tank got, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know? Like that star power, you feel me? Like, you know, you got the knockouts, you could bring the fans out, you could bring the celebrities, you know what I'm saying? You look good, you dress good, you know, you could talk, like you got everything, bro. And then he was, you know, and he was like, yo, boom, and then De La Hoya reached out, Al Heyman reached out, BLK Prime.
You spoke to Al? I'm about to say, nobody don't speak to Al.
No, I spoke to Al a couple times. But like I spoke to Al, you know what I'm saying? I spoke to Al. I spoke to Al on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah, I spoke to Al. Facts, I spoke to Al.
Damn,
like,
okay.
yeah, hell yeah. But you know, the numbers just, you know,
Yeah,
we
numbers
just
gotta
kind
make
of,
sense.
the number, you know, and I fuck with Al, and you know, money, you know, the numbers had to make sense, but you know, we didn't like, you know, what the numbers was at that time, and then you know, we just then BLK Prime wanted to reach out. That's when BLK Prime
KB
had
started coming in. I think they did Broner, right? Did they do Broner?
I think so. They did
Oh, they
Crawford.
trying to do Terrence Crawford.
They did Crawford. No, they did Crawford.
Oh, they did one. Crawford?
Yeah, they did Crawford. They wanted to do some. Yeah, they wanted to do some. And then we wound up just going with Eddie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we wrote the list of what we want.
So was this something like, if you talk to Eddie, right? Like, is this something like he tell you like, I'm gonna get you? Because Regis Procraze told me that because I asked him about his deal and shit, and he was like, yo, when I went to Eddie told me I'm gonna get you a Devin Haney fight.
Who's that? Wait.
Regis Procraze told me that. He said when he signed to Eddie told him before his shit, he's like, I'm gonna get you a Devin Haney fight. And he said, nigga, now it happened. He was like, what he said, that's what happened.
Yeah.
So is that how it felt? Did Eddie tell you, like, I'm gonna get you a Canelo fight?
Yeah. Like, that's what I said. Like, once we put in that thing, like, you know, like, if we could get the Canelo fight,
then let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and even if, like, he can't, like, go around and try to make it happen, like, we could do it still. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what we did. But, yeah, bro, you see us right there. Like, I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, he did come through. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's a different type of dude, you know, and you got to give him respect, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I want to get into the history a little bit, man, because, you know, when I'm looking at you and, you know, your whole career, you know, you was an amateur from young. Like, you was in them tournaments. You was doing this for a long time. With your dad. I seen one of the clips on your Instagram. You know, it was like your pop started you off and then he wound up getting locked up and all of that. Tell me about that. Like, just kind of, you know, the start of it with your pops until him getting locked up.
Yeah, he actually went away twice, and it was crazy because I was like 2 weeks old, and my dad, I was like newborn, 2 weeks old, but my dad was like, and it's on the video, my dad was in the streets heavy, you know what I'm saying, and he wound up going to jail for 7 years. He caught for 2 attempted murders and shit, and you know, it's crazy, bro. I'm in the incubator, bro. I'm going like, I was about to like, my mom thought I was gonna die because I kept catching seizures. You know what I'm saying?
As a baby, like
as a baby, yeah, bro. Like I was foaming out my mouth and shit. Like, you know, my dad was just, you know, my dad, bro. My dad was young. He was in the streets heavy, so it was a lot going on, you know. And then one of the days he went out to party at the China Club, and you know he did what he did. You know, he shot 2 people. And, you know, he went away for 7 years, so I didn't know who was my dad. I knew, like, who was my dad, but my mom would show me pictures and stuff. I was a baby, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he was away, like, he was, like, 12 hours away, like, driving and shit. So, and we was in the projects, like, we didn't have bread like that, you know? You know, Pops went away, so I obviously getting to know my dad and stuff, but he came home when I was 7.
Okay.
And when he came home, it just so happened that we was already, me and my mom, we was going through, like, my sisters, we was going through shelter homes and stuff. We was all in the Bronx, like, it was bad, bro. You feel me? And
how many of y'all is it?
It's me, but for my mom, it's just me and my 2 sisters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just, you know, us 4, bro, and we was going through shelter homes and stuff. My pops came home, and then, you know, I was like, I had like a lot of energy, bro. Like I was always like energetic, bro. I always wanted to do something, like, you feel me? And then my mom and my dad, they got together and they was like, yo, when he came home, you know, he was like, you know, he was like, yo, like, we gotta figure it out, like, we gotta do something with this kid. And then my dad was like, yo, you wanna be a boxer? You wanna go to the gym? I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
He took me to the gym, and I fell in love with it, you feel me? And I was playing baseball too. So I was, at the time I was playing baseball, I was on a team, I won 2 championships. I was playing baseball, because I used to play baseball, like, before I got into boxing, I was playing baseball, because I was in the project. So Douglas, I'm like, my whole family from my mom's side is born and raised in Douglas projects.
Okay.
You feel me? And Douglas projects, if anybody knows, is they have the project buildings like this, and then in the middle is smack the courts, you know what I'm saying? So all the kids used to just be playing baseball. I was on the 16th floor,
So
16G, 16G. So I used to always oversee all the kids playing baseball. That was the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back in 02, 01,
Right.
04, like, everybody was playing baseball. So I used to see that, so I fell in love with baseball, you know what I'm saying? Then I started boxing. When I started boxing, my pops put me in the gym, and I fell in love with it, bro. And, you know, started going, getting active, and then Pops went away again when I was 10. He went away for 4 years.
So now, hold up, wait, because I think at this point, you know, just in your development as a kid, you know, 10 is the age where you really start, you know, you're looking up to your pops. You need, you know, at that point it's a little different. How hard was that for you at that time with him going away, like at that time? Because as a kid, you don't, you know, I guess from that to 7, you know it, but it's different like once you 10, 11, 12, you know, and he's not there. How difficult was that for you at that point?
It was difficult because, and I didn't get to explain this a lot on that little video that we did, but from 7 to 10, my dad went away again for like 7 months, and I was living with him at the time. He went away for 7 months, so it was to the point that like I was like, yo, pops, like you went away for 7 years, and you came back, then you left again, and then you know, then when I was 10. He was already picking me up, taking me to the gym, bro, because from 7 to 10, I won the platinum gloves. I won the Ringside World Championships. That's one of the biggest tournaments in the U.S. Like, shit is like 10 rings, and there's kids from all over the world. They meet and they fight, and there's like a 5-day tournament. You know what I'm saying? I won that shit with like 2 fights, bro. You feel me? And I won. So I was winning tournaments from 7 to 10. Right. And when he went away when I was 10, I was on a regimen with him that he'll pick me up every day at 3:30. From school, and I go from school to the gym. So when he was 10, and I said that in the video, when I was 10, when I came out of school, I didn't see that truck no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't see that truck, and that was the first time I never seen a truck. Cause every day, for those 3 years, I've always seen that truck or that van, him picking me up. And that day I didn't see the van, so I stood outside for like a couple, you know what I'm saying, like 30 minutes, hanging outside, you know, at the park, and I didn't see the truck. So, like, when I went home, my mom was crying and shit, and that's when he went away for 4 years, you know? So, from 10 to 14, I felt like I was getting a little bit lost, you know? Yeah.
What point did you realize boxing was going to be able to be, like, a career for you, right? Because, like, it's different. Like you said, you win some amateur type, you know, tournaments and shit, like, and y'all doing your thing, but most of the kids that go from there don't go on to be world champion or what. What point did you realize, like, all right, this is like real, like I can actually make a living for real doing this?
So from 10 to 14, obviously I was still going to the gym because my first coach, Benny, he had to come and he stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Benny. He came every day faithfully, driving from Bushwick to the Lower East Side, picking me up every day to take me to the gym, back to Brooklyn, and then drop me off back to the Lower East Side. So he would do that every day. He was doing that for 4 years. Damn. You know, just to keep me active. But I started to lose the love of boxing because my father wasn't in my life. Because he was the one that put me in there, you know what I'm saying? Right. My mom's is the one that nourishes me, you know what I'm saying? That makes sure, you know, your room is clean, homework is done, you feel me? Yeah. And so I wasn't really, like, I was outside, I was fighting outside. Mom dudes didn't even know, like, I was really outside getting to it, like, fighting everybody in the projects and shit. And I was losing myself, bro. Like, I started playing ball. I was playing basketball. I started wilding in the project. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And mind you, I was with all the like, I grew up with all the black kids. So I was like probably like the only Spanish kid in the circle. So I had to go. From there, I was just going. I'll go to BGR, Lower East Side, go BGR. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. Right. I thought I was gonna go to AAU. You know what I'm saying? Like, my best friend in middle school and elementary, he was like my best friend. He was on the AAU team. Like, yo, E, you go to AAU team with me. Like, we get busy, huh? Then Pops came home. Boom. Pops like, yo, Pops, I want to be a basketball player. He's like, you ain't being no fucking basketball player. You ain't doing that.
Hello, why did he say that, though? Was it like, you ain't had a height, or he was just on some, like, nigga, you boxing? That's
yeah, he was just like, you boxing, bro. That's what he said, you boxing. Like, he said, you know what you're going to be? You're going to be the Michael Jordan. You're going to be the Kobe Bryant. You're going to be the LeBron James. You're going to be that, but in boxing. Stick to boxing. And when he said that, I dubbed basketball. Damn. I was like, all right, copy. Yeah. And then from there, that's when we got active, because Pops came home a different, like, for the first time, he came after that bid he did. He came back a different man. Like, he didn't go back into the streets. He didn't do none of that, bro. He started looking for jobs. He was a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, we started going through the struggle with that, you know? Right. But he was doing it off the strength of me. Like, he's like, yo, bro, I could take my son to the next level. And he would talk to me. And that's when, like, after 14, 15, that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, we could take this shit far.
How is your relationship now in terms of just, you know, not just personal, but, you know, how y'all working in terms of the business and him just being around for your career? Like, how's that now?
Yeah, that's my number one. Like, I don't trust nobody, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody in this sport, you know what I'm saying? That's my father, bro. I trust him with everything, bro. Like, and I changed his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and he changed my life. You get what I'm saying? Like, I changed his life, and he changed my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I gotta give him all. Yeah. You know, and you know, not to mention, you know, my mom's played a big part in this. You feel me? Because all those biz that my dad was doing, my mom was holding it down. You feel me? So we got to give props to moms, because if moms wasn't doing what she had to do for me, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here. You like, for real shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have went somewhere else. You feel me? But yeah, like my pops, I trust him with everything, bro. Like, yo, bro, if me and my dad is not together, I won't box. I told him that. I said, if me and you's not together, bro, I quit boxing. You feel me? We started this shit together. We gonna end this shit together.
Yeah. What did you take from the amateurs? Like, was there anything that you got from the amateur days that you able to feel like you took that to the pros, like that it helped you in that way?
Yeah, I mean, I say like the experience, you know, like really like, I'm like an 8-time national champion, 182 wins, like 17 losses. You know, I've been to Russia, you know, fought in Russia, won silver out there and shit, like. So, and I seen different styles, the Irish, Russians, all that. So, like, I went deep in the amateurs. Like, I know all these guys, you know, like Shakur, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Tank, anybody else that, you know, that's coming up. We all was in the amateurs together, you know what I'm saying? PL Nationals, Junior Golden Glove Nationals, Silver Glove Nationals. Like, we always met up at the national tournaments, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Youth World Nationals, like Junior Olympic Nationals, like, I was in all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And my dad, you know, like my dad and, you know, guys, you know, like that was working, you know, out there, you know, they was giving back to us and helping us get to tournaments and shit.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you mentioned Shakur. Niggas be putting that video on Twitter with you. You and Shakur with no shirt on, singing and shit.
We was on R&B. We was young, but that was an Olympic training center.
Oh, it was Olympic?
Yeah, Shakur, though, people don't know, Shakur, my brother, like, that's my brother, bro. Like, people don't know. I talk real shit with him. Like, we don't do the Instagram. You know how niggas be doing Instagram shit, like acting like, oh, that's my, you know what I'm saying? Like, we cool. This is my boy. This is my brother. Like we really be talking real shit. You feel me? Like, really behind. Like, nobody. I know. Probably you don't even know that. You probably know that's crazy. Yeah. Like, we really be talking real shit, bro. Yeah. Like, and he know what's up. I know what's up. Like, we don't gotta be doing that shit for Instagram, bro. You feel me? Like, we know what's up. You know, like.
Nah, for sure. Tell me this, they said in 2020 you were supposed to walk out with Pop Smoke or something like that, like right before he died. Like how did that happen? Like how'd y'all link up and all that?
So my brother B-Boy, he from out here and shit, and he was like actually like working with Pop. You know what I'm saying? Like they was about to, once he got next to Pop, they was about to be out of here, bro. Like
Pop had the city.
Bro, he had the city on lock, bro. And B-Boy, shout out to B-Boy. B-Boy had him. B-Boy grabbed him and it was over. It was about to be out, bro. The shit that they had lined up for that kid, bro. That shit was gone. I was like, oh my God, he would have been the biggest thing coming out of New York, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I was fighting at the Garden that time. I was co-main event and Shakur was main event. And I was like, yo, bro. And this when the Christian Dior.
Yeah,
I'm up in all the stores. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when
so shit on fire.
That's when baby, welcome to the party. I'm the money man.
I was in this bitch
hell yeah. So there was like a month before he died in February. I was fighting in March. Remember the pandemic hit, I think March 20th, the city shut down.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And it was like March 15th was our fight. So I set that up with him February, like the beginning of February, like the first week of February, like B-Boy was with him in the Yams. They was in the Yams and shit chilling. And boy called me, he like, yo, I'm gonna put Pop on right now. He put Pop like, yo, what's up, man? What's up, champ? Are you knocking niggas up? I'm gonna walk out with you, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, copy. I was like, hell yeah, I need you. We need to shut the town down and shit. He was like, nah, yeah, I'm there. Hell yeah, I'm there. I was like, all right, copy. So we locked that in, like, for sure. And then, obviously, they did what they did.
So who you walking out with for your next fight, man? Hopefully in September, you know what I'm saying? Canelo, hopefully. That's a big moment. We got to get somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
We got to get somebody big for that.
Yeah, I was thinking like Ice Spice and Fat Joe or something.
That's fire. I like that.
You feel me? Like,
I like that.
I feel like we gotta do something different.
Yeah, nah,
I don't know, but
Ice
it's
hard.
we could have Mark
gotta-
Anthony.
yeah, it gotta be
I
some
Mark
Puerto Rican
Anthony.
shit. You
Yeah,
gotta get
Mark Anthony,
Anthony,
singing
yeah.
the national the Puerto Rican national anthem. You know what I'm
Fire.
saying? Teo Calderon, you know Teo Calderon?
Of course, come on,
Yeah.
lean back, my man. Lean back. Lean back,
Yeah, yeah. Him, I was thinking, because you know he got the Lean Back remix
Yeah,
with Fat Joe.
yeah.
So I was thinking coming out with Fat Joe automatic. Fat
yeah,
Joe
that's
coming
your
out
man,
with
that's
me.
your
He coming
man,
out,
yeah.
he's
Yeah,
Fat Joe. Listen, Fat Joe is one of the realest niggas.
sure. I interviewed Joe. Shout
What,
out to
bro?
Joe,
He's
man.
one of the realest niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Like out of all these dudes out there, bro, he's the realest, bro. Like that dude is.
It seems like he showed you a lot of love and
Yeah,
support,
bro. It's
Like,
genuine,
really,
bro. It's
yeah.
yo, bro. It's genuine. Like I love that dude, bro. Him, Rich Player, the whole TS, bro.
Yeah, shout out
You know
to
what I'm
Rich,
saying?
man. Yeah, for
Rich
sure.
Player, bro. Everybody, bro. Like
I ain't
Uncle
gonna lie,
Dan.
listen, you know my favorite
Mayor.
Puerto Rican song ever, nigga.
Which one?
This shit make me feel like I'm Puerto Rican when I hear this. What? Nigga, that song is crazy.
Yeah, that's Tony Sunshine.
Yeah, you gotta find Tony. Tony, where the fuck is Tony Sunshine?
Tony
at, man?
Sunshine, man, my brother.
I love that song.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, bro, I thank you for pulling up. I'm super excited just, you know, to see the journey unfold. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You from the town. Anybody at the time I get away from the town,
Yeah.
I'm already on board.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
facts. Hell
So, nah, man, good luck, man. We looking forward to September.
I appreciate it.
And I'm hoping it's the big one, my boy.
Yeah, bro. We gonna make history, man, for
Nah,
sure.
for sure. Listen,
Hell
man,
yeah.
dope episode of Cigar Talk. My man, Edgar Berlanga.
Edgar.
Oh, I said Edgar. I don't know. I said Edgar the first time. I fucked it up. Edgar Berlanga. We out of here.